What is happening, my beautiful peeps? Welcome to another Thursday Night Live. Oh my gosh, it's been a crazy week. I am super excited to be here. Welcome, everyone, to another Thursday night with yours truly. So, what is happening, my beautiful friends? What's been going on during your week? Welcome to another Thursday night with your host, your crazy Nancy, here on Thursday. And welcome. Thank you again for being here. I love you guys so much. And thank you for supporting the channel and always showing up and coming up here and checking out and see what the craziness is going to be about. And I really appreciate you. And I just wanted to say that. So let's settle in. I was going to settle in, but I am out of coffee. Look at this cup, y'all. I'm out of coffee. I was going to make it, but my timer was going off saying I was about to go live. Pretty much waiting over there so I could come and hang out with you all. Then we'll go and press the button here in a minute. So welcome, everyone. Let's settle in. Go grab your drink. We are not doing Big Red today. We are actually doing coffee. And oh my gosh, friends. The thing that I'm doing coffee, yeah, some of y'all, depending on where you live, you'll see coffee at 8 o'clock at night. I haven't had my coffee this morning. And no, I didn't just get up. I got up late, y'all. It was like 11-ish or something along those lines. And then I'm going to tell y'all what happened yesterday. Oh my gosh, we had an emergency here at TBL. Yes, friends, we had an emergency here at TBL. So it's been crazy nonetheless. So that's why I have not had my coffee from the emergency last night. I had to bring that up into some things that I had to do today. And then Bill had to go to work and I needed the truck and it's been crazy. Life happens, friends. Life happens. That's exactly what happened today. Life happens. Let me get my second eyes on. The better I can see you with, my dear. Let's not talk about my fangs now. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let's hop onto the chat and welcome the peeps over here before we go and hit the coffee button, because I know y'all are more important than my morning coffee. That says a lot. If you know me, that says a lot that you're up there. That means I love you a lot for me to come and sit here without my coffee. And right off the bat and listen to it. Hey, what is happening, my beautiful sister? Welcome to TBL Thursday. I believe that is my sister from another mister from Lizzie's Corner. She also does have a YouTube channel. Mary Ann coming in second place in this race. Welcome, Mary Ann, my beautiful sister. As always, a pleasure to see you here on Thursday night with all this craziness going on. Johnny Lightning, good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good holiday season. We're working on it, Johnny. We're working on it. We're definitely working on it. That's for sure. That is for sure. I hope y'all can hear me okay. I am using my wireless mic today because, like I said, I have not pressed the button on my coffee. And if I needed to bring you all into my kitchen to make coffee with me, I didn't want to have bad sound because nobody likes a YouTuber with bad sound, right? I mean, we can deal with the bad videos sometimes, but with the bad sound, I don't know, right? Linda Barker, hi, Nancy, and everyone. Hi, Linda. Welcome to TBL Thursday. Time for exploring, my beautiful friends. What is going on? Time for exploring. We actually met Time for Exploring in one of the YouTube meetups in Mayberry in 2020, as a matter of fact. PMP Barbecue, howdy, everyone. Oh, PMP Barbecue, I got you on the queue to check out some of your latest videos. It's been busy, friends. Like I said, it's been busy. When life happens, y'all know, right? I mean, it's when it rains, it pours. don't know. I can say that I don't know. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. Johnny Lightning saying hello to Time for Exploring. Oh, Ryan Ross coming in saying hello. And I'm saying that's emojis. But waving hands with emojis saying hello. Orion Ross, another my beautiful sister from another mister. I love Orion Ross, yo. She's got the brains in the family. She's the smart one. She's the smart sister. I'm the sister that you don't take out in public, and I'm the sister that you don't put on speaker unless you tell me that you're putting me on speaker. Captain Jack Scrapper, ahoy from Lake Whitney. What is happening, Captain? Welcome to TBL Thursday. I'm so happy to see you. What has been going on with you, Captain? Long time no see. Hey, Tim Time from Linda Barker. Diane Phoenix coming in. Evening, everyone. Evening, Diane. I hope you're having a super wonderful evening. I'm so glad that you could join us here for TBL Thursday and catching up. And it's always crazy, friends. You know, I always have stories every time that we come up on Thursday night. There is always something going on in this channel, right? I guess thank goodness. Otherwise, I would just bore you to tears, right? It's like in this week on TBL, nothing happened. I didn't talk to anybody, and everything's good, and that's it. No. Marianne saying hello to everyone. Oh, there's a comment from Captain Diane. Do you think that was a hospital gown? Not sure, Jack, but it was very possible. I seen the video, Diane says. Time for exploring. At everyone, ahoy from Captain. Well, everyone, like I said, I am so super glad that you are all in here and getting ready on this TBL Thursday, and to tell you guys what's been going on in this crazy week. And hi, my beautiful sister. I just love you so much. I saw your recital. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. You're so cute. Time for exploring. It was a hospital gown, says Maria Man. Hola is mom. Good to see you, girl. Hello. Like everyone says hello to my mama that is watching me on TV. Marriage Kitchen, welcome my beautiful sister to TBL Thursday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sandy Paws Travel, one of our other beautiful, beautiful friends and one of our channel members. Sandy Paws Travel, welcome to TBL Thursday. Well, we got a lot of peeps today on this Thursday night. I am actually very humbled, y'all, to see all of you in here and joining me on this Thursday night. And I'm glad that even though all this craziness happened, that I'm actually here to spend time with you. Okay, first thing is first, let's make the coffee. Let me see if I can finagle this background thing. Oh, here we go. None. There we go. Welcome to my humble abode. This is what it actually looks like. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm going to bring the computer over here, friends, so y'all can make some coffee with me right here. All right. All right. Here we go. There's my little coffee maker. Okay, welcome to my humble kitchen. Maybe we need more light. Don't we? We need more light? Yeah, we need more light. Okay, here we go. All right, let's make some coffee. So let me tell you, friends, what happened. Where do you want to start? Do you want to start with what happened yesterday with our emergency? Let's start with that. Let's start with that since we're doing this. Since I was telling you, friends, about life happening, and I'm going to start this coffee. It was last night. I was doing chores and just, cleaning the RV, and I'm still trying to organize some things because I still have a little of a mess and some decorations and just, So it was like 2:00 in the morning. Bill and I were watching a movie, and I'm getting ready to go to bed, and we're just hanging out, and all of a sudden I hear a thump on the floor on the RV, like a, and then all of a sudden it just started sounding like, I mean, it was weird, like a noise, so like something was rolling around on the floor. And after a few seconds, it's like I get up to go to the bedroom because that's where it's coming from, just to go and see what's going on. Did I put water in this thing? Yeah, I think I did. I get the big coffee, y'all. I don't mess around. When I make coffee, we gonna make some coffee. I know, short people problems. Don't judge me. Oh, and we're gonna put some of this since we're here. My sister got me into this, y'all. This is some chocolate powder that you can put in your coffee, and it just makes it like a mocha mix, I guess you could say. So let's press this button and get the coffee started. Let me go grab my handy dandy cup. Yeah, because there's no more coffee in here, and we're definitely going to need some of that. So where was I? So I hear the thump. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I hear the thump, right? And I come running to the bedroom, which is just like down this hallway right here in the RV. And right here in the little hallway in front of the door, I see my little dog, Bella. I have a picture. I'll put it up here once I settle back in after making my coffee. But I see Bella like rolling around on the floor. But not only just rolling around on the floor. I mean, at first I thought, I don't know, maybe she was playing around or she had something stuck in her paw or just, I don't know, something. But the closer that I looked after I turned the light on, she was doing like an alligator death roll, y'all. It was, oh my God. Really? There we go. How's that for dramatics? There. Okay, so I don't want to give you my back. So I'm seeing my little dog do like the alligator death roll. And it wasn't just a death roll, y'all. It was violent. I'm gonna need a prop. Hold on, let me go get my rabbit. No, it's not a real rabbit. Okay, we're back. Everyone, meet Rabby. Yes, I have a stuffed animal. Don't judge me. He's my friend and he loves me. Rabby, meet the audience. Thank you, Rabby. Are you going to help me demonstrate what happened? Thank you, Rabby. All right. Okay, friends. So we're coming out and like, let's just pretend that you're a dog for today, okay? Okay. Okay, so here's Doggy, like this, right? Like they walk like this, right? But when my little doggy was having a seizure, it wasn't shaking just like this. It was doing this. It was like some exorcist, demonic with the head like, well, actually, I'm glad I'm demonstrating this with props because one of her veterinarians happens to be in here and she asked me what happened. So, Manita, this is what happened. So the dog is like this, but it's doing this death roll, and as it's doing this, the head is also like doing this. It's like the dog was possessed. It was, oh my God, friends, it was super scary. It was because the dog is just doing this, and as I picked her up, she still, I mean, she can't roll anymore, right? Because I'm holding on to her. I mean, of course, not super tight because I don't want to hurt her, but I mean, she's still like doing this in my hand. And I'm just going like, Bella, and she's still like doing this number, and by this time I'm already like freaking out a little. It's like my adrenaline is already like up there, and it's like, I'm not gonna say like panic mode, but it was a little scary because I was not getting her to able to stop. And then when she finally stopped and I was shaking her, she was kind of walking, around like that a little bit. It was super scary, y'all. It was super scary. So of course, what is a pet parent to do, right? And of course, pet emergencies happen at 2 o'clock in the morning and not during business hours when you can find a veterinarian somewhere, right? Because we all know that a pet emergency at 2 o'clock in the morning out here in the boonies, like where we are viewers like to go, that's expensive. That's so yes, friends, that's what happened last night at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm texting her vet, my sister. Oh my God, it's like this is what's happening. I didn't call her because I did the audio. And I'm telling her, it's like, oh my God, it's like this is what happened. I'm like totally freaking out a little bit. She seems fine now. As a pet parent, I want to know that she's going to be okay, to make sure there's anything that I need to do or not do. Or I'm not a veterinarian. I don't know these things, right? So luckily for us, after she had her little episode, she ended up throwing up, but she looked like she was back to herself. So this morning, my sister, the vet, we got on the phone again, and she told me, it's like, well, just to be sure, you should go ahead and take her to the vet. It's like, just to make sure, get an examination, because I can tell you what to do, but of course, obviously, I cannot examine the dog through like a Zoom meeting or something like that, right? So that's what I did today. So since, like I said, we were up a little late dealing with my little baby Bella that was having a seizure, and of course after that staying up with her for a while to make sure that she was okay, that she wasn't continuing to throw up. I wasn't just gonna go to sleep and be like, yeah, okay, so good night. We're not, y'all. I was gonna put this creamer in the fridge. So yes, friends, it was super scary. And for a second there, what can I say besides being a little scary? Of course, when you have a pet, or it's your son, your fur babies, it can be a little scary. But I guess lucky for me, during this emergency situation, I did not freak out, because I do have some training in that particular area. But I can definitely see for a pet parent that does not have any training, let's say on first aid or emergency situations. Not necessarily any training at all, but being able to control yourself in an emergency situation. It's first and most of all, because we all know when that happens, you get that adrenaline dump, and your hands are going to start doing this, and you still have to be able to function, and you still have to be able to use your capabilities, and then you still have to be able to assess, adapt, and overcome. Even though you're having the situation right there in front of your face, that it's a potentially life-threatening situation, like, okay, take like 4 seconds to freak out, but no more than 4 seconds, and then let's get back to business and assess, adapt, and overcome. So that's what happened. Within my 4 seconds that I have my little doggy and she's possessed or something, I'm like, oh my God, Jesus, like, what am I gonna do? And then, like I said, after that, it's like, okay, let's. I just did like a person, with my training. You first verbally engage them to see if you get a response, and then you shake them a little and see if that does anything. And then if that doesn't happen, then you get on the phone and then you call 911. And but in this case, I mean, 911 didn't work. So I have my own 911 sister. Thank you, 911 sister, that was able to, help me out with this. So, oops, I'm about to spill this coffee. Oh, look at this deliciousness, friends. Look at this. Yes, get you some. Get you some right here. Look at this. Yeah. All right, so get you a drink. Let's settle in. And I did take her to the vet. Let's save that spoon for the creamer. And I also want to take this opportunity to give my sister a shout out, because I am fully aware that I am super extremely lucky to have a family member that is a veterinarian, and that she is my sister, and that we are on speaking terms. Not that we have ever been on like non-speaking terms, but there's some families out there that are in like non-speaking terms with some family members. I mean, that's all I'm trying to say. Because I mean, she has saved my fur babies, like literally saved their life. Like I don't even know, like how many times. And one of the times was actually little Bella, that she was having another seizure. I believe she was, I don't know, intoxicated with something, but the seizure was not that bad. That one time she was just kind of walking around like this, and it looked more like she was drunk. It looked more like she drank a 12-pack and I just got like obliterated at like a bachelor party or something like that, like just wobbling. But it was nothing like this time. And I'm telling you, friends, let's go settle back in. Come on, y'all. Let's go settle back in. Thank you, Rabbit, for your demonstration. All right. Now, so yes, friends, like I was saying, it was just super scary. It was just, I don't know, my poor little baby Bella. I can't just imagine. I'm pretty sure her head was hurting so much. Let me show you a picture. Where's my mouse? There we go. Let me show you a picture of this little dog, and you can see how small she is. Look at this. Let me remove myself. Look at my little baby Ro. And she is probably, I don't know, maybe like this big. If that, she's, I don't know, 3.5 pounds, maybe 4 pounds. If that, she is super small. But what happened is, and I guess, oh my gosh, there's so many comments. I will eventually get through those. But if you are still here, Orion Ross, you can tell me if I'm right or not. I believe from what she said, it was that after my little Bella fell down, she must have hit her head in, I think she said, the cerebellum or something along those lines, that caused her to have that violent seizure and to, I mean, basically shake like a gator. Oh, this is delicious. Now we can start. Oh my God. So I was telling you, friends, I'm going to shout out Orion Ross. But that's what happened. She hit her head, and I think it was part of the cerebellum that caused her to have the violent seizure that made her throw up. That was just, like I said, super scary. But the last time that I was telling you friends about it, she was walking like she was like a little drunk coming out of the club. She was having another seizure, just not as violent as this one. And My sister was the one that treated her over the phone. Over the phone. Yes, friends. This girl right here, that is the doctor, friends, that when you call the doctor and you say this is what's going on with my dog, and they can treat it over the phone, and they don't even look at the dog and nail it 100% of the time. Yes, friends. And I didn't even have animal medicine. You know, the vet was like, okay, go in your medicine cabinet and let me see what you got in there and give me all the particulars, you know, how much the dog weighs, how old the dog is, you know, X, Y, and Z. And I just so happened to have one of the medicines that could be used for animals. And she was like, okay, get that. And then you're going to cut it to like a quarter of the pill. And then you're going to give it to the dog. I mean, she gave me the whole consultation over the phone. And within like 15 minutes or even less than that, her seizure was gone and she was good. And it was, I mean, it was amazing. It was, I can't say enough. That was another 11 o'clock or, you know, midnight emergencies with your pets that an emergency veterinarian is, I mean, y'all know how much that is. For an emergency veterinarian, y'all know it's not going to be $200 is cheap. And that's just to get in the door if you're lucky. Hello, everyone. Orion Ross is speaking of the devil. You're the fun sister. Oh, well, thank you. I tried to be the fun sister, you know. Everybody needs the fun sister. I think Ron walked out from Captain Jack Scrapper. Where is Mary Jones? I don't know. I don't know where Mary Jones is. She has not been doing too good. She fell down not too long ago and had an injury. So she's been out of commission for a bit. From the captain, so my money sees he escaped. Diane, maybe Tim, but you can buy those anywhere, she says. So, friends, like I said, I mean, we all know how much money a pet emergency can be, and that's just how it happens, right? When we have pet emergencies, it's not going to happen during business hours when you're a place when you actually have access to a fairly priced veterinarian. Right? Smacker, gently press that like button. Thank you, Johnny Lightning. I appreciate that very much, and the channel appreciates it very much. Orion Ross, eso no es cierto. Tú también tienes el super cerebrote y un corazonzote. The sister saying is that it's not true that I also have a super brain and a super big heart. That was her rebuttal for me saying that she's the one with the brains in the family. But she's being modest, y'all. Ouch! I have one of those pricklies on my ouch. I just came from outside. Oh my God, look at these things. Nature is perfect. This is like a gazillion years of whatever of evolution, and it is absolutely perfect in design, in attack, in absolutely everything. It clings to everything to ensure its survival. It injures, and yet it's so simple. I'm getting off track here. Another cooking show, Johnny Lightning. Oh, yes, I hear you. I hear you. And yes, yes. Let me apologize again for the lack of uploaded content in the last, oh my gosh, in the last month or so. I believe that one of my last videos was my empanadas. And I haven't uploaded another video, and I've been traveling. With y'all been around with me. We got to travel with the inmates in Huntsville. We had the holidays. We had Thanksgiving. I traveled to go and see my mom. I went to go get my exams for all my cancer doctor. I did Christmas shopping. It's been busy. but I am diligently working on it as we speak. I am. So there is going to be much more content coming out, and I am working on it, and it will be out. And thank you for being patient with me. And yes, I do understand there's more videos. I do. T-Booth. But it's coming. I promise you. I love you, Maria Mott from Orion Ross. I love you too. I love everyone. I love you all. Y'all are my brothers and sisters of YouTube. Hazelnut coffee, please. Right? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's got hazelnut creamer with just like a little hint of chocolate. And I don't have the whipped cream. Otherwise, we totally would have. Yeah, exactly. You'll know what I'm talking about. Baby goat, do 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 do, baby goat. I miss the baby goats. They don't have the baby goats across the street anymore. They have like full blown goats now. But I guess that's good though, because I haven't had to save any baby goats. And that's good because I always used to be worried about those baby goats, even though they weren't even mine. Is no. Top shelf coffee. Absolutely. You saw that. It is absolutely top shelf coffee. Good Lord, that's the Green Giant's coffee can. I told you I don't mess around when it comes to coffee. I mean, we drink coffee in this house. I mean, we're going to drink coffee or we're going to drink coffee. Plus, I mean, to me, it's just more affordable if my husband and I are super coffee drinkers to buy the big can at Sam's. Sam's got good coffee. Rabbits and coffee. Yes, Robinson coffee. But yes, I mean, I had to get props to show you what was going on with my dog because it's just hard to explain how she was rolling around. I mean, that's all I could think of was the alligator death roll. That's exactly what it was. I have haunted dolls. So what? Oh, all right. Well, tell them I said hello. Haunted dolls. I have a blue and pink plastic rabbit that I've had for decades. Get over it. See, I'm not the only one. Thank you, Johnny Lightning, for chiming in with that. Of course, I'm glad to see that somebody else also has a loving rabbit in their life. Everyone needs a loving rabbit in their life. And if it's not a loving rabbit, a loving something. For Christ's sake. Put a little love in your heart, right? Or some coffee, which is basically the same thing. All right. Let's move it along. You guys, support group, welcome. Hi, host, welcome to the channel. Welcome to TBL Thursday. My home is haunted, says Diane Phoenix. Wow, that is. I don't know what to say to that statement, Diane. You're putting me on the spot. I don't know if I don't know, there's different people out there. There's some people that don't mind that kind of thing. And they're like, okay, I mean, it's cool. I'm down with it. Like we coexist. And there's some other individuals out there that are just like, no, that is not my kind of thing. So I'm just going to be honest. I don't know what to say. I don't know if I should say that's a bad thing or a good thing. Maybe I should ask you, is that a bad thing or a good thing? I don't know what to say. Let me know. I mean, it's definitely most interesting. That is for sure. I was trying to visualize an alligator death roll, so I know. Well, see that's why I used rabbit for the prop, so you would see my little rabbit. My poor rabbit. Rabbit is such a good sport. He's a good supporter, and I'm guessing I'm just catching up with the comments now as I was just doing the rabbit death roll, right? That's all right, Rose. With a rabbit. Diane Phoenix, my cottage was haunted, but they decided to travel with me. So La Fortuna is haunted. La Fortuna is haunted. Well, have you tried? You can make nice, can't you, Captain? Like, let's just all be nice and coexist. I mean, I don't. I'm not sure exactly what the situation is, but I would like to know more. All right, and Ross saying, ha 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 to Captain Jack Scrapper. I almost forgot my happy winter solstice, everyone. Yes, happy winter solstice, everyone. Is it the winter solstice already? I don't even know. 6 more minutes, I think. Oh, okay. Well, that's probably now. No. Yeah, I'm not precise on the day. It's enough for me, but I understand being precise. Wow, so many comments. I am so excited, friends. I am accurate to the point of being annoying. Well, most of the time, maybe. You're not annoying, Captain. We love you so much. You're a super cool friend, and I'm so glad that I got to meet you. I hope she is doing better now. She is actually. Time for exploring. I took her to the vet, and my sister was the one that told me what they need to do. And I'm not saying anything bad about any other vets, or I mean, don't get me wrong. But we all know that sometimes, I mean, they're going to charge you for some extra stuff that maybe your animal doesn't need, right? And on these troubling times in the kingdom, sometimes it helps having a sister that it's a vet and telling her, okay, tell me exactly what it is that they need to do, where they don't charge me extra, right? Which was in this case, she told me they're going to do an exam and they're going to check her eyes and they're going to check her motion and they're going to check her reflexes. And don't, I mean, you're not going to need per se like a CT scan or x-rays or anything like that unless the initial exam indicates that there's, a malfunction of motor skills or something along those lines, where you don't necessarily have to spend that money. And I appreciate that, because like I said, for all of us not being veterinarians, we don't know if the doctor says that your animal needs it, you're gonna do it. You're not going to say no because you want to be cheap. I mean not because you want to be cheap, but you know what I mean. A gator shake sounds like something that a Louisiana Dairy Queen would be selling. The gator shake, you know what? Maybe I might come up with a recipe called the gator shake. Diane Phoenix, Ron's dog Rocky had a seizure after hitting his head and still does occasionally. Oh, so I guess my doggy is not the only one. Yeah, my sister said that it can happen when animals do hit their head. And I say she's so little that even though she jumps off the bed, I mean, if it was a German Shepherd, it's not a big leap. So now I have removed the stairs so she can no longer climb on there. So we are not having another Gator Shake episode. Johnny Lightning, Gator Shake, you mean they don't sell them anymore? Too bad. They were really good, but a little tough. Yeah, it tasted just like chicken. Speaking of chicken, y'all had gator nuggets? I'm being for real. I'm being for real. Have y'all had gator nuggets? They are good. They're actually good. They do taste just like chicken. They're a little tough though. Johnny Lightning is good. Tough. Marianne, at the time of night, there is only emergency vets and they are expensive. Yes. It depending on where you live. I mean, even let's take the cost of living into effect, right? We're in Oklahoma right now, in some really small rural town. I was telling my sister, there's a lot of cattle and goats. And I mean, this is a rural town. So there's a lot of different, like, big species veterinarians. And yes, finding one at 2 o'clock in the morning, like it happened to me, because your dog is having a seizure, is going to be expensive. And like I said, you're looking at least double or 2.5 times the normal rate of the whatever the original exam would be. If it's, let's say, $60, it would be $180 just to look at the animal for, or they have the emergency fee or something along those lines. But it is pricey. And of course, that is the initial fee, and that is not even counting if your animal needs something, like I said, an x-ray or some labs or something other than an exam. Then that's going to be extra. And yes, it can be very expensive. Jack, I think you need shook. We will have no shaken doggies. Tina Slade, buddies had a seizure often. I did when she was shopping and I was watching him scare the bejesus out of me. Yeah, it is scary. It can be a little scary. And I'll say what was scary for me is that she has had them in the past, but they weren't as violent. It was not the gator shake. I had never seen no gator shake. I mean, this was a whole different animal. It's something else. But that's what my wife says about me, says Johnny Lightning. Boy Blue Blog, welcome. Boy Blue Blog to TBL Thursday. Welcome to the channel. And Jonska saying shut up to somebody. What's going on there, Jonska? Diane Phoenix, LOL, it's a good thing. She was my home's original owner. Oh, okay. My $100 are mischievous at times, but still nice. Well, that's nice. I mean, a little mischievousness didn't hurt anybody, you know. I mean, I always said that, right? I mean, if you can move stuff, then let's make a deal. Oh my gosh, you imagine you can move stuff. If you sweep, you can live here forever. Can you tell us about some recipes for Christmas? Oh, that is right. Christmas is coming. Y'all, what are y'all having for Christmas? Bill actually got a free ham at work, which I was super excited about. That, like I said, we did the Troubling Times in the Kingdom now. And it was a smoked ham. So I'm going to be making that with some scallop potatoes. And I was going to try to do some broccoli rice casserole, but I don't know. I'm not convinced of that yet. Diane Phoenix barbecue gators is so good. It's not too bad, actually. They could be cookies, salad, meats, snacks, hot teas, like apple tea. Oh, apple tea is good. Or pineapple tea. All right. Betrayed by Sins. Hi, everyone. Welcome, Betrayed by Sins. Another one of our viewers. Thank you so much for coming and seeing us on Thursday night and supporting the channel. I'm super happy to see you here as well. I am super enjoying this coffee. Thank you for coming to the kitchen with me to make this coffee. All females are mischievous, says Diane Phoenix. That is absolutely true. Hope all is well, TBL. It is now Betrayed by Sins. It is now. Happy holidays, everyone. Sending love and spirit. Thank you, Betrayed by Sins. I am also sending you all my love and my happiness and my joy and my good faith, and then just hope that everyone's dreams come true, and then that you get what you wish for, and you find joy and peace and happiness in your life. And lots of puppies to pet. Charlie Grace, hello there, my travel friends. That's another sister from another Mr. Charlie Grace. She is from the RV community also, and the Sisterhood of the Traveling Margaritas. Welcome to the show, Charlie Grace. We're doing coffee instead of margaritas today. Good morning, Hitch Up and Tow. Welcome. What is happening, Hitch Up and Tow? Welcome to TBL Thursday. Hi, Charlie Grace. And friends, tell me about your week. I just told you how crazy mine has been with the dog, and it's already like 40 minutes past the hour, and I had written like a couple things that I wanted to talk about, and I have just it's always like that, isn't it? Papas con poblano. Oh my God, friends. Orion Ross, she's got this recipe of potatoes with poblano peppers. I should get her recipe and post it up on the channel, because this girl's potatoes, oh friends, it's like scallop potatoes, but it's like the potatoes, and then you do ham, and then you do cheese and potatoes, and it's amazing. It's totally amazeballs. And that's a recipe right there that we're gonna have to try out. Las orejas de Bella parecen ser tuyas. Oh. Sister saying that if I said just right, that Bella's ears appear to be my own. Rations of goldfish crackers are low. It is. I also, friends. Well, I can say that now that Bill is not watching because his phone broke. So don't be tattletaling to Bill now. But like Charlie Grace is saying, rations of the golden crackers are low. I also buy the snacks from Sam's for his lunches and for the house. And we all know there's some snackers. There's some snackers out there that don't. They just have a snack attack and then that's it. They just snack. It's not. It's supposed to last throughout like the budget season, right? Not. So I had the snacks in the garage. I put them back in the motorcycle garage, right behind the toilet paper and the cereal. But yes, friends, because otherwise, then there's no more chips left. After like 3 or 4 days, all of the snacks are gone. I know I'm not the only one that has had this issue at some point. Coming to Texas next spring, so watch out. Yes, Charlie Grace. Are you really? That'll be, oh, I can open up a portal. That was cool. I guess thank goodness that my house is not messy or something, right? You will have to let me know and shoot me a DM whenever you're getting closer to coming down to the Lone Star State. With those ears, you look like Batgirl. Right? Making me look silly. Oh my gosh, friends. But like I said, that has been my week, at least for me. And there's been my poor mom is still having to deal with these guys. I don't. My poor mama. She just told me she just actually texted me not too long ago and said that she has not been able to sleep right in like 2 days because these guys is just with a 24/7. This is a non-stop. It's not like a 9 to 5 and then we go home. No, this is 24/7, and I'm eventually going to make a video about this. I have it on the GoPro. Let's say I am catching up with the content creation, friends. I just, but this has been happening 24/7, and my poor mom, she's like up to here. She's like, I can't sleep. I can't. It's noisy. They have like the concert lights that it's like a construction site almost, digging the well, that you turn it on and you can almost hear it going. I mean, Jesus, people, please, what is wrong with you? I mean, I feel for my mom. I really do. Because when I was there visiting, and I don't live there anymore because we're traveling, but I was angry also when I was there because right what all this equipment is, that is exactly where the mama deers would come and leave their babies to go and feed, and that is 30 feet from my mama's house. Oh, that's Bill. I don't know. Maybe he heard me, but I had the snacks. Hello?
Hey, you live?
Yeah, say hello to the viewers.
Hello, viewers. How y'all doing? Hey, one of my Secret Santas here got me an on-air light for when you're on air, which you are right now, as a matter of fact.
Oh, well, that is super awesome.
I think so, too. I mean, that shows that they at least listened and they know me.
Yes. Well, that is super awesome.
It was super awesome. All right, I'll let you go back to your show. Say hi to everybody for me.
All right, everyone. Bill says hello. Okay, Osito, I love you, meow.
Love you, meow.
Yes, I said I love you, meow. Everyone has their sign off, right? Don't hate. That's how you know. See, y'all are my peeps. You're in the circle. If when I call you, if I don't say I love you, meow, then you know it's not me. But yes, Bill is at work, and I hope that y'all heard him, that he says hello, and that somebody at work got us a on air light that we can actually use for the show when we're on air. That is super exciting. We'll definitely have to try that out and use it for the channel and all that. Florida for January and February, and Texas in April. All right, that would be amazeballs. Hitch up and toe, don't suffer life. You only have one. Make the most of it. Absolutely, hitch up and toe. I couldn't have said that better myself. You are absolutely right. Oh no, you are in trouble now. I know, right, Charlie Grace? I mean, it's like, what are the odds that I said, well, Bill doesn't have a phone because it's broken. I mean, it's completely, the screen is black. So in the place that he works, you cannot carry a phone. And at the minute that I say, I hope he's not listening, his ears were burning, y'all. Well, I know that if by next week the snacks are missing from the garage, one of y'all in here was tattletaling. I mean, besides the fact that it's posted on YouTube for like everybody to to see, right? Linda Barker saying hello to Bill. Yeah, he misses you guys. He does. Every time after the show, when he comes home, he always asks me who was in the live stream, who said hello, to make sure that I say hello to everyone, and how much he loves you and appreciates you. And so do I. And so do I. But he does miss you. He misses coming out here and doing the live stream with me. So that's enough about me. How was your coffee this week, friends? What time is it? Before we're going to start jabbering. Wow, it is 8:51. Where does the time go in the live stream? Oh, that coffee is so delicious. And you know what, friends? I guess we're going to go ahead and touch in what Hitch Up and Toe says. Don't suffer in your life. You only have one. It's make the most of it, right? What else do we have? And you might ask yourself, why is it that we're looking at the skyline over here? I'm sure some of y'all know which skyline this is and where we's looking at. Non-existent. I gave it up for Lent a few years ago. Oh, what, the coffee? Or I guess I totally missed that one. I'm just this, friends, I'm gonna tell you all about this. I was just surfing through the TV because it was a rainy day, just trying to find something to watch, and just, those platforms that you put the cursor on top of the thing and it plays you like a 10-second clip of what the actual show is about, where you can get a glimpse. And it was a TV show based in Dubai, and I even feel bad for saying this because even Bill walked in. It's like, what are you watching? It's like, I would never like even see you like or take you for watching a show like this. Like, where does it even come from? I don't remember what the name of the show is, but it's based in Dubai, and it's premise of like a bunch of friends that live in Dubai and like have like an affluent lifestyle type of thing. But what drew me in was like the buildings and just, I mean, I always wanted to see what it looked like. So I got suckered into the clip because it was like, okay, well, let's just check it out. And of course, I had to hit play, right? And yes, the city is beautiful. I mean, it's, oh my gosh, there's like so much to see in that country. And it was an entirely philosophical show for me. And it is not a philosophical show at all. Like I said, it's just your run of the mill, brainless. Let's see how the affluent people live in Dubai. I mean, there's no moral to the story, there's no good to humanity, there's just there, like, look at us type show, right? Let's say what drew me in was but yeah, the lifestyle also a little bit like I want to I would like to look. I'm curious and see what Dubai, it's about. And of course, I mean, we all had the time that we're looking at shows like that, or we get suckered into movies or things of that nature, that we kind of stop and think. It's like, wow, it's like, yeah, that would be like really cool if I had like all that money and be able to like do all these things, and your mind kind of starts taking a trip on what it would be like, I suppose, to have like that type of lifestyle. And like I said, I got suckered into the show, and it was like 4 episodes in. I know, don't ask me. I got a couple episodes in. I'm just looking at this show and just thinking, I don't know how to explain this. But to me, friends, it's, I don't know. I guess because I'm older and my values and it's life is different for me, but there's two sides of the coin, right? For me, when I was watching this show, it's it's like, oh my god, look at me. It's like how rich and beautiful my lifestyle is, and everybody wants to be like me. But then when you flip it over and then you look at the other side, it's something totally different than it is on here. And once you get to see like once in here, then this is not so appealing anymore, because it was super super weird. Point being, there's a character, a lady in the show, and she's one of the girls that it's one of the protagonists, and here is and she's of course like super rich, and she's got a cute car though. She has a pink Bentley. And I'm looking at her and I'm thinking, like I said, of course, like, oh my gosh, it's like what would I even do with like that kind of like ostentatious money, right? I mean, like wealth, like where you can go and drop like $250,000 on a car that is just like going out there and buying a Dodge Neon type. What would I do with that money? And then after I go shopping and get all that stuff, and then I have the stuff, then what? I mean, if you're already unhappy before you had the stuff is going to distract you, but you're not really going to be happy. And I was looking at this girl and going, okay, I mean, looking at her lifestyle and trying to picture what it would be like to live like that, right? We all do that. And then the more that I got into the episodes and the more looking into it, of almost all of the characters of this show, and of course they're all different, they'll have like a business, or I mean they show like how they're accumulated their wealth, and it's like it's just a show of like of rich people. And just after seeing a couple of episodes and actually truly seeing, like, looking in between the lines of how sad their lives really were, that it almost broke my heart. Looking at these characters, I mean, that's what they were to me, or the protagonist or whatever from the show. And also thinking that there's other individuals that are looking at this show that think differently than me, but they're looking at the show going, wow, I really want to be like that. And that is their drive for happiness, for success, for is the accumulation of of material things, and I want the Chanel bag, and I want the Bentley, and I want, and that's gonna make me happy. And looking at the show, people that actually have those things, they are not happy. They are anything but happy. And of course, there's going to be some exceptions. Yes, of course, absolutely. I'm just talking about the ones from this show. But this girl that had the pink Bentley, she had all the money in the world, and but her husband died of cancer. I think it's like pancreatic cancer or something along those lines, and was widowed with 2 kids. And that just like made me think to some point. It's like, would I like to have, a pink Bentley and be able to go and buy like all the Chanel bags? And I mean, yes, of course it would be nice. I'm not gonna say no. Would I be that ostentatious? Probably not. Everybody's different, right? Everybody's different. However, is would I have that wealth in lieu of the death of my husband? Because that's how she married her husband. Of course, the husband died and gave her what was all the money. So it was all her money now because he died. But now she's husbandless and a widow with 2 kids and completely miserable, and being a millionaire and having everything. And that's what I'm saying. That's what made it made me think from my perspective, like, okay, let me put myself in their shoes for a minute, because sometimes you have to do that to understand people and to grow. You have to put yourself in a completely different situation that you would never even picture yourself being in, to broaden your horizons a bit, to open your mind, to understand new things, to explore new ideas. And that's what I was doing. So what would it be if I had that type of lifestyle? And then also the other individuals that aspire when they look at something like that, and that's what I want to be, is like, no, I do not want to be surrounded by things and be unhappy, because she had all the money in the world, but all the money in the world could never bring her husband back. All the money in the world did not cure his cancer. All the money in the world could not save him from himself. It was sad. It was sad. And it was, what was even sadder, friends, it is that to know that in this society, there are some individuals and some young adults that look at this, and that's what they want to emulate. They think that that's what success is. That's what you should aspire to be. And like I said, that is just one that had a sad life. And the rest of them is pretty much the same. Is I have all the material stuff, but my marriage is in shambles and I am super unhappy. And then there was another one that she also had everything, but she never had a mother. And it was heartbreaking, friends. She's 20 something, and I'm looking at her, and of course it's posed for the camera. You can see her apartment, and she's got the Louis Vuitton trunks in the back with them, and where you can see that she is wealthy where she lives. I mean, like I said, that's what the show is about, for you to see that. But when she's talking, she's saying, all I ever want is just, for my mom to love me and make me breakfast. Yes. No. Um, okay, I love you. Yeah. That's what she said. She said she did have a mom, but they were estranged and they hadn't talked in like a long time. And of course, she was super sad that all the life events that she had, she didn't have her mom. And she had all this money, and she's sitting there with this ostentatious lifestyle behind her, and she said, all I want is for my mom to make me breakfast. And I'm just thinking, it's like, oh my gosh, this poor girl, it's like, I just want her to reach like through the screen and then just hug her, and just be like, oh my God, it's like, you poor little thing, it's like, I'll be your mom, I'll be your mom. And the same thought. She had everything in the background, the $1 million apartment, the Louis Vuitton trunks, the what you name it, she had it in the apartment. And what did she didn't have? Her mom. What did she want? The love of her mom. She had all the money in the world, and all the money in the world that she had could not buy her the happiness or the peace of mind or the peace of heart that she needed for what happened with her mom. So, like Hitch Up and Toe says, we have one life, and we have to live it. We have to love each other. And I just wanted to share that with you. I don't even know why it made me think of that, but I'm for real. And I always say, be the change that you want to see. And if it was my young daughter out there watching this type of shows, I would not want her to aspire to that, of just being materialistic, and that the value is on what you have and what you wear, and not who you are as a person. That is the decadence of society. I would encourage her to look at it between the lines and lovingly try to bring her to my point of view and be like, okay, honey bunny, yes, it would be nice to have the pink Bentley and her apartment and all of that, but would you rather have that, or would you have me, that I'm your mom right now, and have that and be together? Or would you give that up to have that miserableness of having those struggles? So sometimes the grass is not necessarily greener on the other side of the fence, friends. And even if I was in her same shoes, let's say that I had a similar story about my mother, and I won the lottery, and all of a sudden I'm a billionaire, I still have the same trauma and the same hard and spiritual mental problems that she has. And the money is not going to, it's going to distract me for it for a while, but it's not going to fix it. And I just thought that was weird and different, and I wanted to share it with you, because I'm just weird like that. And that is my Zen moment for the day, friends. Captain Jack's Scrapper, I'm all about supporting the breast cancer research, and also Pink Bentley makes sense. It was super cute. Her Pink Bentley was super cute. But like I said, friends, it was an eye-opening experience to watch a show like that. I encourage you to put yourself in a different situation like that, in somebody else's shoes, and try to read between the lines and see what it would be. And what it got me started on that was, at first, the curious of the lifestyle, what it would be like to be that wealthy. It's like, oh my gosh, yeah, it would be like so cool, and I could, okay, let's explore that. Let's explore that a little more. I mean, if you want to know, let's explore that a little more. And I kind of dove in, actually, and see what it's like, and think of yourself, is that something that you would actually want? And lo and behold, at the end was like, no, thank you. But you know what? I'd rather have my RV right now with my alive husband, with my alive pets, and not have died from cancer. So I am grateful for that. And it puts it into perspective, because sometimes we all get into those moods that, oh my God, I'm tired of this, and I need more money, and I want to get this, and these are troubling times in the kingdom, and we all get like that. But sometimes that put it into perspective for me. It's like, okay, look at them. And that's what they put on TV. Oh, look at us. Be like us. We're so cool. We're rich. We're fabulous. Be like us. No, thank you. You seem to be pretty miserable. Not to mention that I didn't even get into the personalities of entitlement and lack of respect and etc., etc. But that would be for a totally different show, because this show was talking about humanity and goodness, and that's what we promote. So, friends, I am way past the hour, but thank you so much, my beautiful people, for joining me on another TBL Thursday night. Remember, be the change that you want to see. And don't forget that you can be that one person that can just bring happiness and joy to somebody, or be the individual that makes somebody remember that there's still kindness and goodness in people. I try to put my money where my mouth is. I try to love my brethren. I love you, friends, so much. Thank you for joining me on this TBL Thursday and on this craziness that had happened this week. Oh my gosh. And I'm on the ball with the content. I'm going to start cranking out videos. I promise, even if it's just going to be a couple shorts here and there, but I will. And I also want to say, for all of my friends out there that are watching me on their TV and on other devices that are not able to comment on the chat, and my lurkers out there, and my friends that catch us on the replay that do not get to watch us on the live stream on the day of the show, thank you so much for catching us on the replay, for watching us in your other devices, and allowing us, or allowing me, to come into your neighborhood, your phone, your tablet, your computer, your TV, whatever it is that may be, and allowing me to share a little piece of my mind and my thoughts with you that hopefully can bring you at least a little bit of joy, a little entertainment, or something good in your life, because that's what I want to do. That's what I want to bring with this channel, and that's what I bring to you: love and happiness and joy, and spread the cheer and love our brethren and support each other, because we all need love and understanding and take care of each other, and it's more and more fun when we all get along. Right? Right. And if you think otherwise, then let me know in the comments below, and then we can discuss aggressive negotiations on the next show. And Johnny Lightning, thank you for hitting that smash like button. I really appreciate it very, very much. Be who you are, and have a Merry Christmas from Hitch Up and Toe. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, absolutely. More bang for your bugs. What is happening? I didn't get to see you on there. Thank you so much. Remember, don't forget, be the change that you want to see out there. Be good. But most of all, friends, think good thoughts. Stay with that. Let's stay with that at the end of the show. After the show, think good thoughts. Anything that you have right now in your life that is giving you a bad vibe, or is not giving you a fuzzy, warm feeling, then switch it for the opposite. If you're angry, then just switch it and try to at least pretend that you're a little bit happy, and just spread the cheer and the happiness. And remember, I'm always here for you with all the silliness, and I do truly love you. And thank you for supporting the channel. And we are definitely going to hang out next Thursday, right? Because we all know that we don't know what kind of craziness is going to happen on next Thursday. So don't forget to come and hang out with us on Yes, don't forget to come and hang out with us on the timer. Thank you, friends, so much. I love you so much. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell if you haven't done so. And leave me a comment below. I love you so much. Thank you for watching TBL Thursday. Think good thoughts. Stay positive. Be the change that you want to see. And I love you.